We met at a veterans leadership program, an affair. And so he being a veteran, so we got to talking, and we just kind of been friends, ever since.
I initially applied for a position with Classy Cab, and I think one of my the actual interview after HR was with the actual owner. So I met Mr. DeLucia firsthand after the initial interview.
And it was very interesting in what Bob was doing and his passion about what he was doing in trying to help veterans, and that was his whole idea to begin with, and put them in a position where they can be their own boss.
There was no taxi cab companies providing accessible transportation. It was just something that drivers didn't want to do. It took time, took more training and more effort, and they didn't make any more money. So I said, well, that's not right. I said, people with disabilities should have the same opportunities as the ones that don't. So I was the first one to buy a London taxi cab and bring it into my limousine fleet. Those cabs out of London were all accessible, and that's where I really got the idea.
I have pretty much always been treated like as family. When the holidays come around, I get a card in the mail. And I definitely appreciate that. That lets me know that they're thinking about me continually over the years.
We provided services for people with disability. We got rid of the fuel issue and dependence on foreign oil, and we created jobs for veterans. So the Med Taxi model, bringing that together, is what enabled me and inspired me to continue on in the transportation industry.
He represents success, and he wants his drivers and his company to be successful.
November 7th, 1966. I got my orders for Southeast Asia and went to Thailand initially. And again, that was during the Tet Offensive. Went through the reserves and that's when I started to drive a taxi cab until I decided what I wanted to do in life, meaning, I wanted to follow the military and police. I said, I'm going to just keep doing this for a while. And here it is, 35 years later, and I own a couple hundred vehicles now.
To be able to continue to serve outside of his actual service in the military, I think that's to be commended and congratulated, because a lot of times that's almost unheard of to some degree.
Unlike a lot of people who become negative in the changes that take place, or I can't do this, or I can't do that, or it's too difficult for me to be able to do that. Now Bob, he embraces that change and believes in himself and his product.
I'm happy to be able to, I guess so to speak, serve my country again, or serve the veterans of this country, because I'm a veteran as well. And I think it's very gratifying to be able to do that.
He's always willing to show you the new apparatus that he has and the new car on the cutting edge, whether it be a van or whether it be changes within his design in his vet taxi or his Tesla. He's just willing to show you everything.
So this car is the future. This is what's going to be happening in the future. And for me, it's a safe mode of transportation. And it also enables us to get away from dependence on foreign oil.
In my opinion, I think it's one of the best jobs I've ever had. I like the independence. I like the ability to be able, help the vets. Being in one as well, that's a plus. And every time I usually see those guys, they're usually smiling, or sometimes they're even happy to see me, because they know I'm gonna get them where they gotta go.
Hey Bob, I can't tell you and thank you enough, not only for your friendship, but more importantly, congratulations on getting this community award, because you really deserve it. You put your heart and your soul into what you do in the business and helping other people, and I'm just happy to be able to call you a friend. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mr. DeLucia, on being a hometown hero. In my opinion, you've been a hometown hero since you served your country. It's great to see the traits that are instilled in us in the military being carried out in regular life. Continue doing what you do. Thank you for your service.